bad? I'm not bad. I'm the good guy here. He just doesn't get it. Do you think I'm bad?
If you have to ask something that could physically not give an answer if you're bad, then you might be bad. Just a hint.
Thank you.
And then you take an unclear answer and make it a yes. This dude might be a bit crazy.
I mean, something good finally happens to me.
If you call your family peer pressuring you into something that you literally promised an almost god of nature you would not do good, then be my guest. Go on, do it. I guess that's a good day.
And he just has to come along and rain on my parade. What's his problem?
I would just like to point out the shoelace tied around his guitar and the broken string. A true hipster of music.
See?
Another one!
Yeah.
And now, instead of talking to the living being next to him, he resorts to talking to himself, a reflection of himself, in the mirror. Come on, man, we're not even that far in the video. Give me a break.
Bad. Right.
Seek mental treatment now. That is not how rainbows work. So much for just walking out of his house. Nowhere to be seen 2 seconds later. How's he playing electric guitar without an amp? Yes, I know there's some electric guitars that are ampless, but this piece of shit clearly is not. First the house, and now the shoelace on his guitar. What's gonna go next? His sanity? Oh, I forgot. Already gone. How did the duck get out of the house that quickly as well? I don't think the Onceler would leave his door or his windows open. Did he, like, secret agent out of there? I don't get it.
Can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally.
It's not that the fish are okay on land, which is ridiculous in itself. It's that they're walking on their fucking flippers, which should not be able to hold their body up. It makes no sense.
How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad?
How did the type 2 diabetes bear just notice that everyone around him is gone? The music just literally went to his right.
Can I be?
They clearly just walked off a road. How are they back onto a road in 2 seconds? And also, where did the mountains in the background go from earlier? Everything's just disappearing in seconds.
I'm just doing what comes
How does an overweight lady with a broom scare away a pack of wild animals?
naturally. How bad can I
Also, how did the animals not realize this gang of capitalists, 2 with axes right behind them?
be? How bad can I possibly be?
Damn, I wish I could quick change in 2 frames. That'd be really useful.
Well, there's a principle in nature that almost every creature
Witchcraft, I say, witchcraft! I've seen Goody Onceler with the devil!
knows. Called survival of the fittest.
Literally, the cameraman put on the Onceler's gloves, took his hat, and just covered the camera with his hat. What the fuck?
And check it.
Before.
This is how it goes.
After. What more must I say to convince you that Goody Onceler's been with the devil and he's threatening our town? Witchcraft! You think the Lorax would already have approached the Onceler? He obviously can hear the music.
The animal that wins gotta scratch and fight and claw
You can't play the chords he's playing on his guitar with only one hand.
and bite and punch.
The chances of the Lorax standing exactly on the Onceler's trapdoor is next to nothing. You know what that means? Witchcraft!
The animal that doesn't, well, the animal that doesn't want.
How did the Onceler get down there that quickly? He didn't jump down the trapdoor after the Lorax because he would have landed on him. How the fuck did he get down there? I don't want to say the word again.
Lights up someone else's la 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 lunch.
When I unpause the video, pay attention to the background singers behind the Onceler. All their mouths are moving, like they're singing, but you can only hear female voices.
I'm just saying. How
I wish I could teleport my squad anywhere I want it by just walking up to a camera.
bad can I be? I'm just
My dude is playing guitar with no hands.
doing what comes naturally. How bad
You guys ready for an axe counting game? There are 5 axes. Ready? Begin!
can I be?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Following my destiny.
6. What the f?
How bad can I
The Onceler's family threw their axes straight upwards. That means they would have landed on or near the road. And there's no road to be seen!
I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad
That is not how you build factories.
can I be? How bad can I possibly
Do I even need to explain this one? Like, come on.
be? There's a principle in business.
I wish I could turn the sky into a chart and then teleport my aunt straight off of the line going to space. Would have been useful for O'Hare. He's literally going down the conveyor belt where the truffle tops are being torn apart and put into Thneed stuff. Does he want to be that too? I mean, shit, I'd tear him apart if
That everybody knows it's
There are literally two Onslers on the screen at the exact same time. Are you even trying to hide it anymore, you fucking witch?
down. It says the people with the money. People with the money. Make this ever-loving world go round.
How did the Lorax know that the Onceler was going to teleport onto that gear? There's no way he's just running on that gear for exercise. Is he part of the conspiracy?
So I'm bigger in my company, I'm bigger in my factory.
This man is literally building factories inside of his factory. Is he trying to, like, fumigate his workers or something like that?
I'm bigger in my corporate side. Everybody
Apparently that string is coming from God because there is no ceiling to this factory.
out there, you take care of yours. I'll take care.
There are three things wrong with this. One, it would take a lot more time for the Lorax to fall from that height. Two, his back would have broke on impact. And three, his body would have broke the Onceler's arms. And none of them happened.
Of mine.
Not only is the Onceler a witch, but he has a cult of Oncelers.
Shake that bottom line.
What's with this movie and fucking ass jokes? I'm sick and tired of it!
Let me say smart, you little smoke.
How come the other birds behind this one literally got vaporized, but this bird just had the feathers blown right off of him? Not even all the feathers at that!
Schlappity schlapp.
As we said before, the fish are fine on land, so why even go into the water? And if you're gonna go into the water, why go next to a bunch of pipes? Idiots!
Complain.
How did the animals get an apple? There are no trees around to give them apples. The only way they could have gotten one was to go somewhere else and find it. And if they found it somewhere else, why not eat it there? Why bring it back so the Onceler can steal it like a fucking... Ah!
All you want is never, ever gonna stop.
I feel like this might be a little bit over the top. Just a little bit. And maybe also a little bit impossible! How can we even hear him over his 5 giant background singers?
How bad can it possibly be? How bad
Damn, this is worse than it was in 1920 in Germany under the Weimar Republic.
can I be? I'm just building the economy.
What's the architecture behind this? The stairs are literally floating.
How bad?
Scientists hate them. They can turn from giants into regular humans in the span of 5 seconds. Who's dropping the money from the sky? Is it God himself again? What a guy!
Can I be?
This man literally has a pool of money. Yeah.
Just look at me petting this puppy.
First off, that is not a puppy. And yeah, haha, I get it, that's the joke. But two, he wasn't even petting it. He kind of like low-key touched his gums. It was actually pretty fucking weird.
How bad?
He fucking did it again! Are you kidding me?
Can I be?
And then he summons a fucking squad of reporters! What is this bullshit?
A portion of proceeds goes.
How dumb is this guy? He literally could not wait to just walk away and then do the little thing. No, he does it when the media is still taking pictures and possibly one of them has a good enough angle to expose him. Just like I am. Right now.
How bad? Can I
I wish I had a cab that removed everything behind it when it passed.
be? How
No resistance whatsoever from Danny DeVito.
bad could I possibly be?
Oh, holy fuck! Oh, it's canon! Oh.
Let's see.
I think you've answered your question about how bad you are.
All the customers are buying.
I wonder how much these people are getting paid to stay still like that. Can we talk about the infinite loop of machines coming out of that factory? It's pretty good. Watch it for a little bit, okay?
And the money's multiplying.
I love how the animals are helping the Lorax out. Real team players.
And the PR people are lying.
Why do they need a fucking mic if they're just taking a picture? What?
And the lawyers are
Why can't everyone in this fucking family turn into giants? What's up with this?
denying.
Also, apparently, becoming a giant upgrades your guitar, so just take your guitar to a member of the Onceler's family. They'll hit you up. It'll cost a lot, but they'll hit you up. This man literally just summoned those speakers from the depths of hell! Witchcraft! Are you kidding me? Are you blind? We have to fucking lynch this man right now!
Who cares if a few trees are dying?
If the sound waves were strong enough to knock the trees down, then how are the animals fine? It would take a lot less power to knock an animal down than a tree.
This is all
Don't worry guys, it's fine. A change of camera angle makes the trees all come back up. Perfectly fine.
defying. How bad?
Literally no axe is touching this tree and it's falling to the ground. If your song ends with an axe chopping past the screen, then you may be bad. Just a hint.